Well, another Saturday and at it again. Nothing on the car today, on itself. I'm waiting for some repair panels. I could make them, but it's a lot easier to buy them. Now, there's a company called Artistry in Aluminium, run by a really nice bloke called Paul, who does repair panels for the XJS, but of course they actually fit this as well. So they'll be here next week, and I'll show you those when they arrive. But yeah, if you Google XJS repair panels or Artistry in Aluminium, which is his website, you'll find him. So what are we doing today? I'm going to show you. We're on the trailing arm and its associated components today because they're a mess and they need sorting out. So I'll just talk you through that. Let's just turn the camera. So here's the full trailing arm. Here's the boss that it sits in. I'll actually put that on there because that normally sits on there like that. Then you have this bracket which goes on here. This gives it a little bit of lateral stability. Now, as this whole lot wears and the bush wears and all the rest of it, what you find is that the bracket here, you can see that, I'm sure, yeah, wears away. It catches on here and wears away. When you redo these and put them all back with new bushes and everything, there's clearance there. But as they wear, it wears away there. So I've got to take out the two metal elastic bushes, front and back. They'll press out. Then when I've done that, they'll clean this up with, I'll start with a rotary wire brush on an angle grinder, and then I'll shot blast it prior to painting. But I'll also need to build this back up, weld this back up, and then finish it back to the right height. But I'll have to do the same on this bracket as well. So that's fine, not a problem to do. If I was particularly restricted by time, I might have a look and seeing about getting a new one, but I like to reuse if I possibly can. Let's take that out of there. These bosses are available as well. I think they're mid £50 or something, because again, standard XJS. So I suspect that'll be a replace. And then this is the actual jacking point retaining plate. The section of floor that it goes to is the underneath piece I cut out. This is the strengthening plate that's underneath, as you can see, and then this bolts onto, and then that bit there bolts onto there. Obviously, I've got this upside, the floor section upside down, but that's how it goes. So this just needs cleaning up. I've had to cut the bolts off that. Couldn't get them to undo. That's one of the little spacers which I need to remake. Just aluminium, inch tall, inch diameter, with a, I can't remember, 5/16 hole up the middle, something like that. Interestingly, when I looked for the part number for those bolts on the DB7 parts list, which I have, which is the factory one, they don't show either that plate, those spacers, or the bolts. So that's been set as a task to Aston Martin to actually see if they list them on anything themselves. I am a bit worried that if they haven't got a part number for them, that they won't, and so I may have to make new. I'm not sure, we'll see. So yeah, I need to clean that off today, cut that off there, clean that up, clean two metal elastic bushes out, clean that up, have a go at that, clean that up, and then weld it back, and so on. So quite a lot to do today, and we'll have a look and see how it goes.